Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do a really quick video here. Let me get everything set up though. Okay, so I've been getting inundated. Inundated? Is that how you say it? I've been getting bombarded with, let's take a look at this here. With questions. At one point today I looked and I saw the silver was down to about 1269, give or take. And I keep getting questions. Well, if silver, and right now, hold on, the New York spot closed at about 1302 right here. See that 1302 right there? And the Asian European markets are opened. It's up to about 1306. But the question is, why is that not being reflected in the prices that JM Bullion's selling for, that ATMEX is selling their silver for, and gold for that matter? You know, gold, it's 1509 here. Why isn't the price of this being reflected in the prices that are being charged by JM Bullion, ATMEX's, and all the other places, including your local coin shops? Why are they still attempting to get 18, 19, 20? I'm hearing stories of $22 an ounce. Why? Here's my theory. Most of the inventory that these people are holding were purchased at the $17 range, maybe the $16 range. But just hear me out for a second. They purchased their inventory at a significantly higher rate than what the current $12.79 spot price is. And they'll be damned if they let it go for anything less than what they bought it for. I know of a local coin shop here in town that if the prices get too low, they take all their silver out of the case. They hide it in the back and they tell everybody that they're out of silver. So my theory is, again, that they bought it for significantly, their current inventory was purchased at a significantly higher rate than what the current spot price is. And they lose everything if they give it to you at the spot price. So they're still attempting to get full price, if not more. Why more? Now that's the question. Why more? Because they feel they can. Right now, a lot of people are leaving the stock market. They're leaving cash. They're moving to something that has the longest historical value. The original monetary system, the original form of money, and that's gold and silver. They're leaving these assets, what they consider assets, and they're jumping into gold and silver. There is such a high demand on gold and silver right now. Everybody's getting emails that they cannot keep up, that these vendors cannot keep up with the demands. So they feel that they can charge more for their products now, even though they're all out of stock. So that's where I'm standing with my opinion. Higher demand, they're completely sold out, and the fact that their current inventories were purchased at a higher rate than what the current spot price is, all the way down to 13 bucks. They're not going to sell it for 13 bucks, folks. They're not going to sell it for even 15 bucks. Let's just say it's 13. They add 2 for a premium. So when will we be able to buy at those low prices? When will? It's kind of like gas. When the barrels of oil go down, you don't see the price reflected at the pumps. No, you don't see a price reflected at the pumps for about 2 weeks. And they slowly start to go down, pennies by pennies. You know, you can see oil going from like 95 bucks a barrel, and it'll drop all the way to something like 60 bucks a barrel. Yet it'll go down. The gas at the pumps will go down in penny increments for about 2 weeks. before they consider it rock bottom. And that's the way it is with silver. I would theorize that the prices have to stay this low for a few weeks in order for us to be able to reap those rewards. Uh, but there's a caveat, and I've said this in many videos. When the price of silver collapses, goes to rock bottom, it's too late. You won't be able to get anything. You might be able to get an ounce here or there. But as far as that whole theory, oh, I'm going to back the truck up and I'm going to load it, I'm going to take my credit card out and just load the boat, that's impossible. I always tell people, you never know, first of all, where the rock bottom is or will be. You'll never know that. It could be right now, it can be what it was at 2 o'clock this afternoon, or it can be what it's going to be tomorrow at 2 o'clock, or maybe the day or the day or the day after. You'll never know. And that's why it's so imperative that when you're into gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, because you don't know where the rock bottom is, you have to continuously purchase all the way down and ride the bottom out. Ride it to the bottom. You keep making purchases all the way until you see it bounce up. Then you stop making purchases. It goes back down. You continue to ride it again. Make purchases all the way down. When you wait until the very end, everybody's loading the boat, folks. And that's what we're seeing online. Everybody is sold out of 90% of their inventory right now. You're hard pressed to find anything right now because everybody's already loading the boat. You waited too long. And that's why I've always preached. You keep, excuse me, you keep purchasing all the way down. Anyway, give it a few more weeks. We'll see the inventories increase, hopefully. Hopefully we'll enjoy some of the lower prices. You and I will never be able to get an ounce of silver for 13 bucks. I don't believe so. I don't believe we'll be able to even get it for 14 bucks. We'll be lucky enough to be able to purchase it at a 15.50 range, $15.50 an ounce range, if we're lucky. Anyway, I got to run. I'm going to post this video. And again, in the future, don't wait too long to purchase your silver. Everybody's sitting back. Oh, I'm just good. And everybody's under that impression that these vendors, even your local coin shops, are going to let you purchase it at 12 bucks an hour. They're not going to let you purchase nothing at 12 bucks an hour when they purchased it themselves for 16, 17, possibly 18 bucks. And the fact, even if they were going to sell it, 50 people, 100 people got ahead of you at the local coin shops. Online retailers, millions got ahead of you. It's just the odds. I think with this crash, and I don't want to call it a crash, with the stock market going down, gold and silver going down, cryptos going down, what else? Food being depleted from the shelves. We are, regardless of whether this pandemic is a bona fide pandemic, more people died from the flu, but let's just say, treat this as a test run. You'll now have a gauge. Many of us have never lived through an economic collapse or anything like that, any kind of shit hit the fan scenario. Oh, we see it on televisions and our grandparents tell us stories, but we've never lived through a shit hit the fan. This is a classroom for us. When we go to the grocery stores and see how people are reacting, they're not even hungry yet they're fist fighting over the last roll of toilet paper. You get a gauge. You have now a barometer to gauge the next pandemic or the next shit hit the fan. You see how fast the shelves get depleted. I was just listening to the radio, news talk radio, and they were telling the news, local news is saying There was a fist fight at Costco, local here in Tucson. This fight was over toilet paper. Mind you, when I went there 2 days after, the shelves were completely full of food. These people weren't even hungry yet. They had plenty of food and whatnot, but look how violent they were getting with one another. And they weren't even hungry yet over toilet paper. This is a petri dish. This is a lesson for all of us to see really an insight to what it's going to be like. Anyway, folks, again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give me the thumbs up icon and click that little bell. That'll let you know every time I put out a video. What else? What else? What else? What else? Go see my last video. It's some key prepping ideas, key food ideas, and how to pack them so they last 25 years. Take care.